Okay, in this video series of Selenium 4 features, today we will be describing how to use the Dev tool features, the Chrome development tool features with Selenium. There are a few features of development tools which we can use with Selenium. Today I'm going to demonstrate a few of them, like making the websites, internet connection online offline and simulate some network conditions, capture HTTP traffic, the requests, and simulate the various devices, and also like simulate how the browser geolocations and print the console logs. For this I have written one method, the setup browser with network method. This will be used in our startup method, like the before method in our test classes, so that this will be called and we will demonstrate certain features of our network. So for this one I have written a demo, some dummy test, just printing the test line, but this will call our method before the test method is run. So this will call our classes in the setup browser with network the class in our execute test main method, and this will contain our network enability. And we have to use the dev tool libraries with Selenium, and this should match the Chrome browser version we are going to use. So I am using the browser version 97, so the dev tool version should be also 97. This will come with the Selenium4 DevTools, the 97 version. If you are using a previous Selenium version, it will be like 96 or 95, something like that. And this method, initially we have to use the Chrome driver, so I'm just calling the Chrome driver here, not the like Firefox driver or something. And I have to create the instance of DevTools, and first I have to create the session for the development tools and enable the network. So after enabling the network, only that we can access some of the features. And to simulate or emulate the network condition, we should use this send network emulate condition method. And this condition, if it is true, it will emulate the offline. If it is false, it will emulate the normal online. So this is I have written as a the parameter. So condition parameter will be sent, and it will be passed to the setup browser with network condition. So first of all, I will demonstrate with this is false, so the online method, and this will call our demo site. So if I run this, we should load the page. Okay. It loads the page, and if I change this to true, that means the online becomes offline. So this condition will be offline, because this condition will be true means offline. So if I execute it now, you can see it's no internet. So that is one feature of the development tools we are using with Selenium, and emulate the network conditions. Similarly, we can use like the connection type. We can make it like cellular 2G, 3G, 4G, something like that. So for an example, if I use cellular 2G, and if I want to download some image, like this is some large image. So if I execute this one under cellular 2G, it's no internet because we didn't change this to false. So we change this back to false. Now we execute. Okay. So it's loaded, and you can see like how long it took. Like it took 29 seconds to load this page. So if I change this to cellular 4G and execute it again, you see like if if there is any difference. It seems to be loading a bit faster, like earlier it took 29 seconds. Okay, it executed. So if we go here, you can see it's now loaded in like 23 seconds. So we can simulate network conditions as well, like this. I will change this back to Wi-Fi. Make this the URL what we want to load. Okay. So next feature I am going to demonstrate is how to capture HTTP requests. So for that we have to add a listener, the network request listener, and I am capturing the URIs and what's the method we are doing. So if I uncomment these things, you can see the HTTP request will be captured in the console. So I will now execute this one. Yeah. So if I scroll, you can see all the URIs and the method, the get method, are captured. So that's how we use HTTP request capturing, by adding a listener and adding the what the URI or methods we want to capture. So that's one more feature of DevTools. If I comment that back again, and the next feature is like we can simulate devices. For an example, like what's the width, what's the height, if the mobile is true or not, and the scale factor. And with that we can load our pages in like different device formats, like mobile or something. So for that I'm using the Google as the web page, and try to simulate like this object parameters, the 600 width, 1000 height, and mobile is true. Okay, so for that we are using hash map and putting this width, height, mobile device the parameters, and we are using execute cdp command and emulation set device matrix override to override our web browser with these matrices. So if I execute this now, you can see the web page is loaded in a like a small area. So if I want to like show it fully without closing the browser again, I will try to show it. I remove the WebDriver quit in after method. See, it's loaded as a small script. So that's how we can simulate various devices using DevTools. So the next feature I'm going to show you is simulating geolocations. What are the geolocation? If we want to like localize our location, the browser geolocation, we can use like emulation set geolocation override and override our geolocation parameters. To simulate this one, I will use this website, geolocation HTML, rolljoin.com, geolocation HTML, which will give us the browser geolocations. So I uncomment, you can see the parameters I'm setting 35.78 minus 76.4378 and the accuracy of 90%. So if I execute this one, see, you can see our coordinate as 35.78 minus 76. Oh, sorry, I will again comment this one. You can see 35.78 minus 76.4378 and accuracy of 90%. So if I change these parameters like this, I make it to 7833 37 and this minus, I remove the minus, and accuracy I made it 95, and I run it again. You can see now it printing these new parameters we have given. So that's how we, if you want to simulate the geolocation, we can use this send emulation set geolocation override. And the last feature I'm going to demonstrate is getting the console logs. So for that we can use the DevTools log enable, and we can capture the log text and the log level. So I will use the same site, and we can see the logs are printed in our console. Okay, so the website is loaded. I will close this one, and if you go, you can see like log mix content level error. No test is printed. So these logs are printed. So if I want to like change the URL to see like more errors, and if I execute now with our demo site, okay, I'll close this one, and you can see like the error and verbose, like these are the logs and these are the log levels. So these are the features we described today, like how to emulate network conditions, either online, offline, or different like Wi-Fi, cellular 2G, 4G, like that. And these are also like the throughput, download throughput, upload throughput, and network latency. We can control one by one also. And to add the listener to get HTTP request log, and also simulate some device conditions with width, height, mobile, and scale factor. And to simulate geolocation, the browser geolocation parameters, and to capture console logs. So we can do all those things using Chrome development tools by applying these libraries. Make sure that your library version match your Chrome version, and by creating an instance of DevTools and create a session and enabling the network, then you can use these methods like emulate network condition, and emulate set geolocation override, set device metrics override, log enabled, and adding listeners to get HTTP requests. We can do certain DevTool features with our testing to simulate certain various kind of devices and geolocations, and also to troubleshoot purposes, capture requests, and also capture logs. There are many DevTool features. We can use most of them with Selenium using these libraries. So I will come with another video of Selenium 4 features which we can use with Selenium 4 libraries next. Thank you very much.